You know that feeling, right? You're shopping online, you find the perfect thing, and then you just ditch the cart. Why? Because the checkout is a total nightmare. Well, what if buying something was as simple as just asking for it? A huge shift is happening right now that turns a simple chat into an instant sale, and we're about to break down how it changes, well, pretty much everything. Let's dive in.
So here's the game plan for today. First, we're going to talk about the big problem and the even bigger idea that's here to solve it. Then we'll get into the new standard that makes it all possible and see how it actually works. After that, and this is a big one, we'll cover the single most important benefit for your business, show you exactly how to get ready, and then wrap up with why this isn't just a new tool. It's a completely new way to build your brand.
All right, let's kick things off with a frustration we've all felt. Online checkout. You find something you absolutely love, you hit buy, and then the pain begins, right? You're jumping through hoops, filling out endless forms, opening new tabs, and trying to remember a password you set 3 years ago. It is the ultimate conversion killer. But just imagine for a second, what if all of that friction just disappeared? What if buying something online felt as natural and as easy as having a conversation? No clicks, no forms, no passwords. You just say what you want and boom, it's yours. I mean, this is really the difference between the old world and the new one. On one side, you've got that classic journey of a million clicks, tedious forms, and of course, the dreaded abandoned cart. But on the other side, a single, simple chat that goes straight to a sale. This isn't just a small step up. It's a complete reimagining of what e-commerce can even be. So, how in the world do we make this a reality? Well, this isn't some futuristic fantasy. It's actually being powered by a brand new open standard that's designed to turn any conversation into a point of sale. It's called the Agentic Commerce Protocol. Now, I know that sounds super technical, but the idea behind it is incredibly simple. It's an open standard from the minds at OpenAI and Stripe that basically turns AI agents like ChatGPT into the ultimate personal shopper, one that doesn't just find what you need, but can actually buy it for you right then and there inside the chat. And for any business owner listening, this is a total game changer, and it's built on 4 key pillars. First, it's powerful, giving you a direct line to millions of people already using AI. It's also easy to adopt, designed to plug right into the systems you already have. It's flexible, so it supports all the ways your customers might want to pay. And maybe most importantly, it is secure. It protects payment info and always keeps you in the driver's seat. And really, it all just boils down to this simple but incredibly profound idea. If you can chat, you can sell. The old barriers that used to stand between you and your customer, they're starting to just melt away. Okay, so let's see how this big idea actually translates into a real product that you can use. The very first application of this protocol is officially here, and it's called Instant Checkout. The way it works for a customer is just beautifully simple. A user asks for something, like, hey, find me a really cool handmade leather wallet. The AI then shows them options from sellers just like you. The user picks the one they love, confirms they want to buy it right there in the chat, and that's it. Sale complete. It happens that fast. And the whole thing is designed to work everywhere your customers already are. It's totally seamless across the web, iOS, and Android. It takes all major credit cards, plus digital wallets like Apple Pay and Google Pay. It's all about removing friction for absolutely everyone. Now let's dig into what is probably the single most important piece of this whole puzzle for any business, whether you're a solo creator or a huge brand. It all comes down to one simple question: who actually owns the customer relationship? And the answer is you do. This is huge. Unlike so many other platforms and marketplaces that basically put themselves between you and your buyer, this protocol is built so that you always own that relationship. The AI is just a channel. It's not a gatekeeper. So what does that actually mean in practice? Well, it means the payments flow directly to you, the merchant. It means you have complete control over every order, with the power to accept or decline anything. And it means you handle the entire post-purchase experience, the shipping, the customer service, and all the relationship building that turns a one-time buyer into a loyal fan.
Okay, so you're probably thinking, this sounds amazing. How do I get in on this? Great question. Let's walk through the steps to get your business ready for this whole new world of selling.
For anyone who wants to build a custom integration, it's a really clear 5-step process. You apply to participate, you share your product catalog, you build out the checkout API, you hook up a payment provider like Stripe, and then you get certified with OpenAI. It's a pretty straightforward roadmap to get you up and running.
And this is the best part, especially for the millions of small businesses out there, if you're already selling on a platform like Shopify or Etsy, you're already eligible to participate. You don't have to build anything new. You can tap into this right away. So let's zoom out for a second and look at the big picture here. Because this is really more than just a new place to sell your stuff. It's a fundamental shift in how commerce works, and it brings everything back to the most powerful tool you have, your story.
This ushers in the era of what the source material calls the agentic storypreneur. I love that term. It's the creator, the artist, the business owner who doesn't just sell a product anymore. They sell a narrative, a story, directly through conversation, with AI acting as their partner. And the scale of this opportunity is just mind-boggling. We're talking about the ability to instantly connect your products, and even more importantly, your unique stories, with the millions and millions of people using ChatGPT every single day. This is a brand new, massive, and super engaged audience just waiting to hear from you.
And that brings us back to the other half of that powerful idea we talked about earlier. If you can chat, you can sell. That's all about the technology. But this part, if you can tell a story, you can scale. Well, that's all about you. It's the perfect marriage of groundbreaking tech and the timeless human power of storytelling.
And so that's where we'll leave it. The technology is here. The barrier between your idea and your customer is literally vanishing right before our eyes. So the only real question left is, what story will you tell?